Hey everybody, Vince August here. It is Thursday, July 23rd, and yes, I'm in a suit because I have a 9 o'clock Zoom thing, so I came in super early to get this video done, and I'm going to try to get it online before the Zoom starts. So, one of the big things going on right now in the news, one of the huge topics and debates between politicians, people fighting on Facebook, social media, Twitter, everything, is getting kids back to school. Now, there are people that say you have to get kids back in the classroom for socialization, you need hands-on learning. Other people saying it's not safe, you got to keep the kids out. And listen, I don't want to get into all of that. I do want to get into one area of this, though. There are certain kids, higher education, higher learning, that need to be in a classroom or in the place where they're learning the thing that they're learning that you can't really learn via Zoom. You can't learn certain things via camera like this. For example, doctors, surgeons. I don't want surgeons learning surgery online. I don't want there to be a test on like heart transplant and have the person be like, okay, so what I would do is I have this beach blanket. I would lay this beach blanket on the operating table and then line up the person who I'm doing the surgery on perfectly with the blanket so that like their head, everything, like they're gonna fit perfectly on it. And then like, for example, so for heart, I would go to where it says heart and then follow the line. Now I can't follow the line all the way because they're on the blanket, but I would, at that point I kind of know where it is. Then I would go in and just, like cut out the heart and then take it out. And then I would put it in the container and attach the tubey things and then, keep it going for as long. And then you take the good heart and then what we could do with the good heart, look, I have a picture. See, once you take the heart out, what we could do with the good heart, if we don't have someone ready right there to get the good heart, I'm thinking you cover this with dirt, put some fertilizer on it, water it, leave it outside. You can grow like a heart tree. And then like once the hearts are ripe, you just pluck them and put them into people. Then you go back to, the table with the thing and then you cut them out. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want people learning heart transplant that way. Another profession, pilot. You got to learn on a plane. You got to learn in person. I don't want there to be an exam. Okay, let's go over landing. I'd be like, okay, so here's the runway. So what I would do is I would take the plane and I would go, and as you can hear by my voice, I'm getting slower. And then you land, and then you go like right to about here. Like I wouldn't even try to go all the way to the end. I would stop like right about here, because if you miss it and you go too far, then there's the water, and then blah, 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 blah. And so I would go, and then I would stop here, and then you turn the plane around, and then you got to get off because other plane, and then you drive it, and you go. And you find the guy with the flashlight things, and then he hooks it up, and he drives you to the terminal. That's how I don't want people to learn that way. Other thing, listen, not even stuff that affects me. This isn't one that totally doesn't affect me. Beauticians. Beauticians need to learn in person. You can't do this online. You need the person, because otherwise I could do that. I could be like, all right, so here's what I would do. I would tell the person, wash your face, get all your makeup off, and just brush your hair straight down. Brush it straight down. And then what I would do is I would put the first layer of the foundation. I'll put that down first, and then like the darker one on top of the foundation. And then like there's little highlight area things that women do. I would do that. And then you go in and you color the lines on the eyes. You color the lines, and you do the shady thing over. You glue the lashes thing. You draw the lip thing around the lips, and then you color in. And I'm really good at coloring. You have to see coloring books. I'm amazing. And I would practice on a coloring book. And then with the hair, then you brush it like big. You brush it big, and you do a swoopy thing. And then when you're done, she looks like this. Boom. Just like that. Yeah, we can't have that, okay? Certain people need to be in the place to learn the thing, and I'm sure we can figure out how to do that safely if we can figure out how to grocery shop safely and retail shop and sit on a train safely. So I think some of this can be done safely.